Now, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Now, first thing first I want to say is RIP Pop Smoke. There's been some wonky stuff happening with the Pop Smoke legacy. I'm just saying. I mean, like, did you guys see what happened with Virgil? Where he basically made that $50 art and tried to pass it off as it was like some exclusive designer cover art? We're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the fact that apparently they're stealing art from other designers for his merch. So we're going to talk about that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys too. I'm worried about Lil Uzi, okay? There's some stuff going on, and we're going to talk about that. Now, we got even more news. I know you guys want to know about Juice WRLD's up-and-coming album, so we're going to be talking about that. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Have you seen the picture of Post Malone? Have you guys seen him? Now, I would say, honestly, it's been a stale week, y'all. You know, I've been chilling and trying to, work out, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get unfat. But it's been a stale week of news. Now, you guys may have seen these pictures of Post Malone for like maybe last week or something like that. But for the people who haven't seen it, Post Malone is looking a little different, y'all. Now, some people out here are saying, I saw in my comments, some people was like, yo, they were kind of insinuating like Post Malone is starting to look like some of them dudes that was in the Doja Clan chat. You know what I mean? They trying to say Post Malone may be subscribing to the Doja Clan, if you know what I'm saying. Now, listen, I don't know about all that. I think it's a good look for Post Malone. I'm rocking with the tattoos. Listen, he's kind of went overboard with the tattoos, but it's a good look. You know he does remind me of, though? He reminds me of Bam Bam Bigelow. You guys ever seen Bam Bam Bigelow from the WWF back in the day? And yes, kids, it was called the WWF, not the WWE. Back then. Don't check me. Now, moving on to the next story. Some people are worried about the Juice WRLD album. Now, you guys know, when an artist passes away, a lot of the fans sometimes becomes, worried that the album is not going to live up to what the artist wanted. There's going to be too many features and whatnot. Now, a fan basically hit up Lil Bibby. You guys know Lil Bibby, right? I mean, yes, of course, he's a Chirac rapper, right? He's a legend in Chirac. But outside of that, he owns the record label that Juice WRLD is signed to. Yeah, Juice signed to Bibby. He looked up to Bibby or whatever because Juice WRLD grew up in Chicago. And I respect Juice for signing to Bibby, man. That was a cool move. Unfortunately, Juice WRLD passed away. Now, one of the fans reached out to Bibby. Pretty much the fan said, better not be 10 features on that album or it's gonna be whack. Now, Lil Bibby responded back by saying, and this is gonna make a lot of y'all happy, he goes, only 2 songs got features. So I would honestly think, right, when the Juice WRLD album is released, it's probably gonna have about more than 20-some songs, right? And from what he's saying, only 2 songs are going to be features. If you guys know one thing about Juice WRLD, right? Remember what he said about his last album? Didn't he say he made the album in 2 days, right? Or something like that. So Juice put out a lot of music, right? Like this guy would just be in there recording, and he has a lot of music out there of complete songs that people don't need to jump on, okay? So that's good news. Now, moving on to the next story, and I'm worried about Uzi, y'all. I'm worried about Uzi. Let me tell you guys why. Now, I've been seeing a lot of videos of Uzi, and one thing about him is that he loves his supporters. How many times have I showed you guys a video where Uzi is communicating with his supporters out there in the street, and he's having a good old time and this and that? I'm just worried, though. Now, I'm worried that something, unfortunately, is going to happen to Uzi with someone pulling up on him, you know what I mean? Someone disguising to be a fan, but then they're not a fan. I hope Uzi gets some kind of security. Let me tell you guys why. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you guys the video.
could. I feel you.
Bro, I was supposed to be there. I just raced off.
Look, hey, I got love for you, bro. Forever, bro. Forever. Hey, I'm gonna post this, alright? You gonna see it. Hey, I love you, dog. We just
Now, shout out to Uzi for loving his supporters. I just want the guy to be safe, man. And I just feel like it's very dangerous out there, you know what I mean, to be out there or maybe just one guy or just be out there alone or whatever, man. I don't like it. Uzi, please protect yourself. We can't lose you, sir. Please. Now, moving on to the next story. Now, Roddy Ricch and Drake have a new song that's coming out. Now, this song has been leaked. It's being passed around by people, but every time it's uploaded, it gets deleted, right? Listen, now the reason I'm bringing this up right now because I'm letting you guys know that this song is coming and it's going to be a big song. Now, it's been leaked, and they're trying their best to keep everyone from hearing it because I'm sure there's going to be like some type of music video. There's going to be like a rollout plan for this song. Like, this is one of those songs when you can't just release and just go, hey guys, here you go. But it's getting to the point now where everyone is getting the song, and they're probably going to have to just release this one very soon, man. So I'm just letting you guys know that that new Roddy Ricch and Drake song that's supposed to come out is going to be fire. I'm just saying. Now, moving on to the next story, folks. Moving on to the next story. Now, you guys heard about what Virgil did with the cover, right? Listen. He had Pop Smoke looking crazy on the cover, man. Like, I'm like, what is this, right? Now, when I saw this art, to be honest with you guys, like, no disrespect, but like, it was looking like some $50 art. Now, people got Virgil up out of here, y'all. They got him up out of here, man. They said, Virgil, you got to go with this freaking $50 art. You got to go. Now, a new cover ended up being released, and I love this cover. It's simple. It looks beautiful. It's great. Now, here's the problem, though, y'all. Here's the problem. V-Long and Pop Smoke's team, they did a collab with some Pop Smoke merch, right? And an artist came out, and he's saying, like, look, yo, wait a minute. These dudes have basically ripped off what I made and bopped it on a t-shirt, bopped it on a hoodie. Like, listen, this is what he had to say. He goes, there's no way they have the high-res version of this, so this is a 72 DPI PNG dropped on the meme front. Now, he even goes on to say that the logo that they stole from him, right? Look at this. It has the brand name embedded that he made it for, man. Like, what? Now, I went there, checked everything out. This guy even had a post that goes back to 2019. 2019 that shows this art. And it's pretty disgusting. Now, listen, I don't know who made this decision at V-Long, right? I don't know if it was Pop Smoke that maybe saw this back then, because it does go back to 2019. I don't know if he saw it. I don't know if it was someone recently at V-Long that saw it. I don't know. But the fact that y'all are stealing art from a designer when you could have just hired the guy to make you something, it says a lot about your company, and it's pretty sad. I have an announcement to make. I got some merch that's going to be coming, and I'm going to let you guys know something about that very soon. I promise you we won't be stealing anyone else's art, but if you are some art designers out there, you would like to work with me, hit me up on Instagram, but make sure you guys have your portfolio and all that ready, man. And listen, don't be trying to give me none of that $50 Virgil art that he made for Pop Smoke's album cover. I'm just saying. But if you want to work together, hit me up. Now, moving on to the last story, we got to talk about it. Now, this left a lot of people excited yesterday, y'all. Left a lot of people excited. Kanye West is running for president. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm at the point now where I got to see your plans. I got to know what your plan is, man. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. Maybe 4 years ago, if T.I., okay, if 50 Cent, if any one of those people would have told me that they were running for president, I would have been like, yeah, I'm going to vote for you. Yeah. Bruh, I'm so woke now, man. Listen, I'm not voting for somebody just because I like your music and I think you're going to do something to help people. I have to know that you're going to help people. I need to know your plans. And that's where I'm at with this. Now, Kanye West is running, and we all know. Now, I posted this in my comment section. I saw a lot of people pretty happy about this. And I can understand, like, people being happy. You know, they love Kanye, da-da-da-da-da. And I would say this, man. There were some people in the comment section saying, yo, anything is better than Trump. But it seems like a lot of people out there have short-term memory because you guys forget that Kanye West is a Trump supporter. I mean, he literally went to the White House wearing a Make America Great Again hat. You know what I mean? Hugging up all on Trump. You know what I mean? Probably smelt his fingers after he did it. Now, I even saw some people saying something like, you know, there was a report out that the whole thing with Kanye West saying he was a Trump supporter and this and that was basically to finesse and to get people up out of jail with Kim and blah, 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 blah. Then I decided to look that up, and what they're saying about that report is fake. I mean, this is what they said. It goes, West has yet to address the report, which I was just referring to, but we wouldn't put too much stock in it due to his latest comments on the president in GQ May magazine. So this was in May. West implied that he would be voting for Trump in the up-and-coming presidential election. He goes, I'm definitely voting this time, and we know who I'm voting on. He said, listen, man. We got to be very careful with this. If you're one of those people when you're saying anything is better than Trump or blah, 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 I'm not too sure if Kanye West is better than Listen, I'm not too sure. They may be the same. I mean, can you imagine Kanye West doing an address to the nation, going up there ranting, okay? Talking about he's mad at this company, mad at that company because they wouldn't give him a deal back in the day. I mean, come on, man. I can't be having Kanye West on TV ranting and all this type of stuff, man. Listen, I can't be doing it, man. I know at this point it does feel like we're stuck with some horrible candidates, right? We got Kanye, we got Biden, and we got Trump. Man, come on. Why do they give us these type of presidents, man? Why does this happen, right? Why can we never have, like, anyone we're truly excited about, right, that's going to make change? I just don't know at this point, but I don't know if Kanye's it, man. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about this? Do you believe that Kanye West is the answer?